with different hair colors.
Awesome. So, what would your advice be? One big advice for taking care of our skin and hair.
But when you apply directly lemon on the skin, if you have a sensitive skin, it will really burn your skin. So right way of using the lemon when it, and if they're selling and applying gold rate has gone so high, Savitha, you might as well buy it from there and then take it home and do something else with the gold than applying it with the rate. Round the clock when you use sunscreen, it gives you a very good protection whether you're indoor or outdoor. Anybody could become fair. Do you think Rajnikant has less money? He would have become fair.
So, a very warm welcome to Dream 100 Business Show, Dr. Sapna. It's truly an honor and pleasure to have you on our show.
Thank you so much, Savitha. I know you're saying this. I made you wait for such a long time, but I'm really glad that I made it today.
Awesome. So, let's get started. First and foremost, I would love to understand from when does actually skin and hair care start?
To answer this question, Savitha, like as soon as the baby is born, right from your birth, actually the skincare starts. Remember, you're at home, your grandmother and everybody, they apply oil, they give you massage, they give you like massage to your head, body, everything. So that's when you your skincare actually starts. Most often, what happens is people do it for some time, and after a year or so, they forget about the skincare routine. So it's just your moisturization, hydration, everything. That is when it starts.
Awesome. That's a great insight because I usually thought that, oh, we are taking care of our skin. It's our parents and grandmoms who have already started the process. Awesome. So, Sapna, I would also want to know that as we grow, because we don't listen to any of our moms and grandmoms, we start experimenting with the brands which are available in the market. So, any tips on how to choose the right brand for different skin types?
Skincare types, when you have to choose any particular brands, see, there are so many brands. Every other month, you see new skincare brands mushrooming. Now, it is not important to go by the brand name, it is always better to look at the ingredients. Now, it's a little tricky. You need to understand your skin type, whether it is, oily, dry, mixed, and also need to understand what ingredients are suitable for which skin type. So it's good to consult a dermatologist and understand what ingredients is good for which skin type than choosing this brand is right or wrong for your skin.
Okay, so you mean to say the ingredients matter a lot?
Yeah, you should choose a brand where they have mentioned all the ingredients very clearly on the thing, and it should be properly dermatologically tested. And why you need to consult the dermatologist is they'll be able to help you with like what skin type, what kind of products matches than you choosing the product directly by brands, because it may be suitable, it may not be suitable according to the skin type.
Awesome. So, but here I have a different thought. When we have this home remedies, so it's everything is from our kitchen, right? So, how safe and effective are they?
See, home remedies are absolutely okay to use provided you understand, as I already told, your skin, how much it's okay. But don't think like you go to the kitchen and you make your salad dressing. Similarly, don't put all kind of things on your face and make it into a salad dressing. It's good to be in your bowl for you to consume, not on your face to apply. As long as you understand that logic and then go about using it to a limited thing, it still fits in.
Awesome. But how effective are they?
That's what, as I told, effectiveness comes with ingredients and how you consume it or how you apply it and how much to do and what skin to use. Yeah, as long as you understand that and do it, it's absolutely okay.
So, coming to the effectiveness, see, we have lemon in our kitchen. We drink lemonade. So, it is suitable for all skin types, right?
See, drinking lemon is absolutely okay. That is meant to be drink. But the thing is, What wrong thing people follow is just because it is vitamin C and it is good, drinking is different, applying is different. Skin responds to lemon in different way. When you drink, it gets digested because of the digestive juices, and it gets neutralized, and it gives the effective whatever vitamin C is required. But when you apply directly lemon on the skin, if you have a sensitive skin, it will really burn your skin. So you need to understand the right way of using the lemon when it comes to lemon.
So there is a usage difference as compared to the ingredient. Even if the ingredient is good, the usage.
Lemon is meant to be had orally, but not to be applied on the skin. If your skin, as I already mentioned, if it is sensitive or dry, it really burns your skin.
Oh my god. And what about onion?
That's a very popular myth which most people have, that they apply. Again, onion juice acts in the same way as lemon. When you apply it on the scalp, it can really cause irritation, and it causes redness and inflammation for your thing. So again, onion is a big no if you have a dry sensitive skin. And onion juice cannot make your hair grow long or anything. So hair length is genetic thing, and it is nothing to do with your onion juice. So a big no for an onion juice.
What about honey?
Honey has antibacterial properties. Honey, of course, you can use, but Savitha, you need to understand your face is not a pancake, so don't glaze the honey all over the face and leave it overnight. It's not like a miracle, but it's okay to use honey.
What about coconut oil? I think that is good.
Coconut oil is good. Like coconut oil, if you're applying, some people use it for the hair as a good conditioner, of course, yes. But then again, applying oil, you need to understand that suppose if your scalp is dandruff prone, we always tell not to apply overnight, because overnight application increases the dandruff. And especially if you have your acne skin, and if you're applying coconut oil for your face, scalp and all, it's like you don't consider your face like a samosa and you're deep frying it. Keep off the T-zone, because as it is, the T-zone becomes really oily. So as I told, quantity is important, and also who should use what ingredients is important. So acne prone skin, a big no. Dandruff, a big no. Others can use coconut oil.
Oh, this is a great insight. How about the toothpaste?
Toothpaste is for teeth, Savitha, and save it for your Colgate Smile, and not for this acne and all. It cannot work like wonders like as they show. A big no for toothpaste.
Awesome. So then most of the ingredients which we are having in the kitchen should be used in the right way.
Yeah, the other most popular thing which I have also heard, and which, because the celebs, when they show that people get carried away, is like rice water and Korean glass skin and all. See, it cannot cause. Of course, it can hydrate your skin because it can help you to feel refreshed and thing, but it cannot make you fair, white, or it cannot have the anti-aging properties how they claim. If only rice water can bring brightness and anti-aging properties, I would have only spent money on buying land or growing rice instead of buying the machines, Savitha. So understand and be aware mindfully what to follow. And just because you're looking at a YouTube where you see that people are talking, they're not telling directly what's suitable for your skin. It's a general information given to everybody. So be mindful about understanding what is suitable. Always take a specialist opinion to understand and to know what is your skin type, what are the ingredients which are suitable for you, and then go about choosing the right ingredients than the label ones.
Awesome. Last but not the least, what about orange juice?
Orange juice, as I already told you, orange and lemon, it's the same thing. So it makes more good like if you eat it, because as you see, when any form of vitamin C or anything is set, when it comes in a serum formulation, it is formulated in such a way that it gets absorbed well. So when you eat, it gets digested and you get the complete thing. But at the same time, what is meant to be eaten, if you apply on the skin, orange juice may not cause that harm as much as thing, but you will not even get as much benefit otherwise you would have got by drinking it. So it's important to know the way you take it, because each formula, just because of the fruit thing, when it comes in a serum, it's a very different way it acts.
Okay, that's a great insight what you said about orange juice. Now, when we go to parlors, they give various kinds of fruit facials or gold facials, and they push their products to us, serums, shampoos. So, what's your take on that?
Have you eaten the fruits which they have seen? Have you seen any fruit when they mix it? Is my first question to you, Savitha. Have you seen?
No.
So you have the answer. And if they're selling and applying gold rate has gone so high, Savitha. You might as well buy it from there and then take it home and do something else with the gold than applying it with the rate. Definitely not, Savitha, because that is the reason I always insist on the ingredients. See, when they say it is a fruit facial or when they say it is a gold facial, there is no
think
gold.
it is harmless.
Because there is no true ingredient on that. Like there is no actual fruit. It's again a chemical. And when they say gold or whatever, there is no actual product what they say. So it's very important to go above the contents and things. And when you apply any form of chemical formulation, you should know how it reacts on your skin, because we see a lot of people who come back after the facials and things like that, where most often the first thought it comes to their mind is when they say that they are applying fruit facials, that is the actual fruit. It's not the actual fruit. When I'm saying that when the actual fruit which is meant to be eaten is to be only eaten, not applied, and when it comes in a box, do you think any fruit you can put it in a box and keep it for so long and then apply it on your face? Definitely not. There the answer lies. So don't go away just by names. It won't do anything good. And as you have already seen, it'll be good just for the day, because there'll be a lot of bleaching agents. So because they won't.
Yeah, we see the glow
the next day. But then if you observe, after like 1 or 2 days, it becomes much dull than what it was before.
Earlier. Very true. This I have noticed and I have experienced it as well. So usually every girl wants to look her best, like a heroine on her wedding day. So what do you think your advice would be for these young brides to be?
Savitha, we work on treatments where they look the best, not just on the day and be a shocker next day or anything. So we work on skin treatments where, not just that day, even after the wedding, they need to be maintained that way. So for that, usually most often where we see brides are like with acne marks, or laser hair reduction, whether it could be their face, underarms, bikini areas. And we also see with a lot of this acne scars and facelifts for the glow and everything. And the most popular thing which is the hydra facial, so these are the most commonest thing. Now, how early each treatment has to be started for the girl? Like if she has very like too much acne and very deep scars, it's better she starts as early as a year before, because scar treatments has a lot of downtime. So it needs to be started very early, so that we try and avoid very close to the wedding the treatments with the downtime, because they will be going out for their shopping. We don't want too much sun exposure. So
Absolutely.
for those people we start like very early, like 10 months. But if it is just for their hair reduction, whether it is for the face because of the makeup hue thing, or their bikini area or anything, if they start as early as like 10 months, that's like good enough. But if they want like a even tone and everything, and if they have a lot of pigmentation, then still we would tell that 6 to 8 months is good. But suppose they don't have any kind of uneven tone much, and it is only slight, and they just want to, even like 4-5 months is good enough. We also do injectable treatments so that it gives them that bright, nice glow. Along with that, we would have prepped the skin throughout, so that we give a realistic result, so that they, even without the makeup, it's not like a shocker for the other person, because with or without makeup will be enhanced because your skin health is good, but it's not like a shocker with or without makeup at all.
Awesome. So what about the bridegrooms? what advice do you give for them?
See, bridegrooms also most often come these days for the tone glow for the day. So for them, like 4 months before is perfect. But these days the trend is the beard shaping most often. So for them, like 8 to 6 months, because the best thing about the laser hair reduction is you don't have to waste time, trying to trim, because naturally it takes off the hair and it's reduced on the cheek area where you don't want that rough skin to be there on that. So for them, that is good enough. And suppose they want the masculine look on the face and they want the proper jaw sharp line, it's an on-table results we provide. But then, since if they're doing it for the first time, we do it at least like 2 months prior, because because the injectable treatments last only for about a year's time, but we want that results to last for the pre-wedding, wedding, and post-wedding. So 2 months before, that's fair enough. And if they're doing the hydra facials and things like that, we do it with the combination treatment. So 3 months is really good enough.
Do you think guys have so much of patience to go through all this?
Oh, definitely, Savitha. In my clinic, I have like both are like 50-50, because guys are like really like as much as aware, and no longer they go by the ads of fair and handsome and buy. Those days are gone. People are aware and they don't pick products just because they say their favorite hero on that. They actually are concerned and they do visit clinic and take treatments.
Oh, really? That's amazing. What about their eyebrows? Do they do eyebrows also? Guys do eyebrows also?
It depends. If they have like a lot of thick eyebrows, they do it just for the reduction or the thing, but it's not for the shaping or anything, because a man's facial structure and the women how it is, the treatments also differ based on the skin type. It's not like all those who it's when you consult a dermatologist, they address the what is required. Like in Skin Lumina, we have particular treatments for the bride and the bridegroom. It's not like a thing just they walk in and we don't say these are the treatments for the bride or the bridegroom, like that.
No packages.
No packages, absolutely. But we customize based on the requirement. We try to understand what's the duration available, because sometimes what happens is we may not be able to, as I told you, if they have deep scar and they come 3 months prior to the wedding, they will get results, but they may not achieve the complete thing. So we give them realistic thing, what is doable and what gives them best, so that from there on they can maintain it.
Awesome. So just like pre-wedding shoots and post-wedding shoots, there are pre-wedding treatments and post-wedding treatments.
Definitely is, because pre-wedding is you are mostly preparing the day and the most important concern. Post is because there may be small corrections required, because there will be a lot of traveling involved and the food habits, everything would have changed. So like if they're like post wedding, because of the lot of, if their skin is acne prone and their sugar intake or the milk product intake is more, then their acne would have increased. So we need to do subtle treatments to get back to that thing. And sometimes you tend to forget the application of the creams or anything, so there will be slight change in a pre and a post thing. But post is more for the correction, because you wouldn't have maintained certain things during the wedding. So that'll from there on you can maintain it with the products.
Awesome. So now how about this, because we are using lot of devices and most of them sit in front of the system minimum 3 to 4 hours, this generation does. So how do you think they can protect their skin and hair from radiation from these devices?
See, when it comes to skincare thing, it's very important, and we always tell that reapplication of the sunscreen, because most often people apply and then they don't reapply. So sunscreens are a very good protective things, because it's not like it is only against the sun, because the ads are shown in such a way that people go out with the umbrella. So people think that it is only against the sun, because UVB radiation, which is like causes damage to the skin, are more available in the visible thing, but more closer than the sun is our mobiles and systems. So there are radiations emitted out of that, our LED lights and everything. So sunscreens are always meant to be applied and reapplied for every 3 hours. So that gives you a good protection when it comes to the skin part.
So you mean to say that every day we have to use sunscreen and not only while going out in the sun or to the beach?
Yes, absolutely. So it's not like when you take care, when you're looking or expecting some results, when you take protection is very important. So it's not about rainy, cloudy, or anything. Round the clock, when you use sunscreen, it gives you a very good protection, whether you're indoor or outdoor.
Oh, this is an amazing insight. Nowadays, people do a lot of grooming treatments, both men and women. So, what is your take on grooming treatments?
See, when it comes to grooming, again, it depends upon individual profession. There will be certain profession where there will be a lot of screen presence, or they have to address a lot of people, a mass media, where how they look also matters. So grooming is about not just looking good, but it builds in your confidence. Now, when it comes to grooming, we at Skin Lumina we have a different way of analyzing the skin and hair. So we try to analyze according to the age thing what is actually their specific concern. So there are treatments which works on superficial layer. There are certain treatments with pigmentation which works on laser toning and everything which works at the mid layer. And there are, for some people it is just the dryness, so you just need the hydration. So there we do the hydra facial. Now in hydra facial also there are various types, so not all hydra facials and all the machines will be same. So according to the skin type, we will customize it and do the hydra facial. But suppose you are in your skin, you have a lot of thing where you have a lot of wrinkles, or you have like saggy cheek, then there steps in the anti-aging treatments. So when it comes to anti-aging treatments, again it depends upon the individual whether for them the requirement is like instant. Like we have an instant on table thing where we can give you a complete facelift and everything. On the other side we also have treatments like the HIFU and everything, which gives subtle tightening of the skin. And also we do like for the lines, wrinkles, we also do this botox. And if you have this because if you're sitting in front of the system and everything, then you can go for under eye pigmentation treatments if the pigmentation is concerned, or if you have the hollowness, we also do filler treatments. Now with all these things put together, you also need to understand that there are other factors involved. We also analyze the blood parameters, understand is there any deficiency causing it, because with the lifestyle people most often ignore as like their food thing. It's like they pick up a fast food and they have, so the nutrition factor is also important. So we analyze with the blood parameters. It's not just about just doing the machinery treatment. First and foremost thing, we analyze doing certain blood tests, what is deficient, analyze, correct that, and then combine it with the proper corrective treatments. And also then we understand, as I told you in the beginning, we divide the skin into oily skin, dry, normal, mixed. And then based on when we are working on treatments, because we work at different levels, we understand that what is exactly deficient. So when we give products, it is a combination of what is deficient, we add on that. And apart from that, in the blood parameters we would have understood some deficiencies, so we give it as oral supplements. So it's a total holistic thing where it is a oral, topical and a machinery correction. When everything brought together, it gives you a healthy skin and hair. So once you have a healthy skin and hair, when you spoke about all these professions, it's most often it boosts up their confidence, and it becomes very easy to maintain the skin and hair. As you see, sometimes you don't have to do that all the 10 routine steps and apply so many serums. When you're working, Savitha, how much time do you stand in front of the mirror to get ready? So you wouldn't have so much time to apply. So what we are doing all this exercise is to minimize that time in front, so that you will be able to when you're working, you just want everything quick. So when you are healthy, your skin and hair is healthy, the time spent in front of the mirror is very less. And it saves a lot of money on your pocket, because otherwise you end up buying all the products. It's that's not required. You just have to do the right thing, then the usage of the products will also be very minimal.
Awesome. So now, can you tell one of your best success stories?
One of the best success story. This is quite interesting. I want to tell you this particular story. That's because this is somebody who is not into the any on-screen as presence, which I said it requires, or she's not any celebrity or anything. This was a lady, and she was not into cosmetology procedures also. This was somebody who had referred it to me because that patient was very happy and she had come to me. This was the first time she was participating in a Mrs. Bangalore contestant. So then we helped this lady. We helped understand her skin cancers and hair cancers because she's never done treatments with a dermatologist. As usual, they had done like the regular facials and things like that. So she was not aware of it. How the confidence level boosts up is like after this treatment session, she won Mrs. Bangalore. She went ahead and then she won Mrs. Karnataka.
Wow.
And then she came back to us when she was contesting for Mrs. India and International, and she reached Mrs. International.
Wow.
So look at this lady who was not at all aware about the cosmetology procedures and how she got groomed, and not only groomed but her confidence level built up because that took her all the way from Mrs. Bangalore to Mrs. International. So I would love to call this as a success story. This is because people who are aware is different, but bringing in awareness in people who don't know and make them feel confident is different.
So that means to say that ultimately, like, you're fine chiseling a person with your treatments.
Maybe precisely yes, when I have to say that. More than fine chiseling, we understand where the flaws are there, and we just correct the flaws. So they are fine chiseled always themselves. It's just the flaw corrections we do that, and that brings in the confidence.
Awesome. So now we have heard about this ancient texts where they have magic formulas written over there. We keep seeing it on YouTube and things like that. So what's your take on magic formulas?
Give me the formulas, Savitha. Where are those magic formulas? Why am I wasting time buying equipments, upgrading my skills and all? I might as well learn magic. See, it's good to see your YouTube and everything for an entertainment thing, but don't take everything so seriously. There is nothing magic always happens. You need to put that little efforts when it comes to skin and hair. And when you do that little things, it's perfect and that's enough. You don't have to do magics to get that.
So how does technology help in correcting our flaws?
See, technology, how it helps is when it comes to any products, because you see a lot of products in the market, products will have penetration level only to some extent. Products cannot bring in results with the machines can give, whether in terms of pigmentation. There are so many machines which works on your superficial layer, mid layer and deep layer. So when it works at that level and then you combine it with creams, you can get results. Or whether it is your acne scars or anything where the pits are there, it's loss of collagen thing. Now when there is loss of collagen, if you see some ads where they say collagen things, do you think you should just pop in some collagen and directly it will direct to your skin and say that hey, there is collagen loss and go and fill it? It's not possible, right? So but when you do treatments, it is a localized treatment, so it goes, forms the laser hit at the place where there is collagen loss and the collagen remodulation happens. So if you just think for yourself how it works, the technology compared to what it does, this is particularly where the problem is. You address the problem exactly there. To support it, we give oral supplements, but if you don't do what is required, it's like beating around the bush. You go on taking collagen, it'll go get metabolized and it goes off. What certain a little bit it'll help will not be sufficient to correct where exactly the problem lies. So it's important to address the problem where exactly it is there. Along with that, supplements and creams will be a synergistic action.
Oh, that means to say all the procedures that you are speaking about will
They are specific treatments.
Okay, it will help. These machines will help us to identify where exactly what is the damage which is done, and it will do the damage control.
Yes, whether in terms of hair pigmentation, then we work on machines which will help for the dispersion of the melanin, and then we use serums. When we use, it is scientifically proven that certain serums work at the superficial level, certain mid and certain deep. So scientifically they are done. It's
Wow.
not just about application and things. When you do specific treatment for the specific area, along with that, when you combine some oral supplements, it will work in synergy.
So it is a total complete in and out care which you guys are giving.
Definitely yes.
Awesome. So how safe are using these machines on our skin?
What at clinic what we use are all certified machines, and these machines are time tested, and some we also keep upgrading with the technology. And as I told you, it is not about bringing in the difference, it's mostly correction and bringing in long lasting results.
Okay, awesome. So now with so much of advanced technology, do you have patients walking in and saying, "Make me fair"?
Fairness is something which we hear always, Savitha. But the thing is, technology, as I already told, technology can do what is doable things, and we at the clinic we always tell realistic results. It's not like, you know, if anybody could become fair, do you think Rajnikant has less money? He would have become fair. So we don't tell very unrealistic things. So we use technology to give you the realistic thing. So we always take a before photograph before we do any kind of treatments, and it's a gradual process. It's not like I'll take them inside and make them out come out totally different. It's not like that. It's a gradual thing.
No
But,
dry cleaning effect.
Absolutely no. But then they should be able to appreciate the difference. So when you're spending your time and money, you should feel it's worth it. So what we do is we take photograph in their mobile and allow them to understand how gradually the results is progressing. And once, you know, they attain the results, they should also be able to maintain it. So it's about realistic thing. So we won't give you unrealistic ideas just because we are using the technology part.
Awesome. So, how do you think, since you are spending so much on your machines, how affordable are treatments for the common person?
See, when it comes to treatments, affordability, it again depends upon your problem, what is the concern, and it's absolutely doable if you stop spending all the money on your unnecessary creams.
Junk food.
And yeah, probably junk food. When it comes as your priority, it's absolutely affordable. But its only thing is, as I told you, I wouldn't say that it's like really cheap or anything, because technology comes with a cost thing, but it is absolutely affordable because you're investing on your skin for a lifetime.
Awesome. So that means to say, just like how we are investing on our gym and
Exactly.
other things, even skincare is a priority.
Definitely. So when you prioritize, and then when you put in little efforts to maintain it, it will be maintained. So it is always hand in hand things, because you brought about the thing about the gym. So diet and exercise go hand in hand. Same way skincare and doing treatments go hand in hand.
So is that one of the reasons why people travel across the world and they come to you?
Yeah, Savitha, when you have the latest in the technology and you give it at a price which is like doable, and you see long lasting results, definitely whether distance is not the concern. People do come from anywhere looking at their own friends and families results.
Okay, so results speak for you.
Definitely yes.
And I'm aware, Sapna, that you treat lot of celebrities and HNIs.
Savitha, for me, every patient who walks into my clinic is a celebrity.
Wow.
So we treat across everybody the same. Only the celebrities, of course, because we have to maintain the confidentiality. I wouldn't be open up with any of the names thing. But everybody is important. Everybody we treat the same way. We analyze, and we want everybody to walk out with that smile on their face when they go out of my clinic, feeling that whatever the time and the money they spent, it was worth it.
Wow. So Dr. Sapna, let's have a quick rapid round.
Yes, Savitha.
Awesome. Uh, do you think that hair shaving will actually increase hair growth? No?
Savitha, if hair shaving can increase the hair growth, then all the people whom you're seeing bald would have just gone for shaving and would have had thick hairs.
So that means hair shaving does not help hair growth. Okay.
No, 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 no.
Okay. My next question is what about tattoos? Does laser treatment actually help in removing tattoos?
So it's like half and half. Yes, no, yes, no. Because see, tattoos can help to lighten, and tattoos is like done in sessions. But tattoos cannot make it like go like a complete eraser. Still, a light traces can be seen.
So after breakup, what do you think people are supposed to do?
Re-tattoo the new name.
On that itself.
Probably you can lighten it and then re-tattoo it.
Oh my god. Fine, now we use a lot of hair straightening things. Does hair fall actually increase with a lot regular hair straightening? Yes.
Yes, because see, occasionally when you do it for something, it's okay, but constant when the temperature, hair is not meant to be taken for that temperature. So when you constantly use too much temperature on the hair, definitely it causes hair damage. Whether it's temperature or it is too much colors. Occasionally using some colors is okay, but too much pigment on the colors and too often, once a month is okay, but too often again, it's a big no.
So it's a big challenge for people going on a date.
That's why I said occasional is okay. I don't think so. You're going for a date every day, Savitha, with different hair colors.
Awesome. So, how about the do-it-yourself for exfoliation? No.
See, when it comes to exfoliation, because as the name itself says, exfoliate, a lot of peeling happens. So, using a mild scrub once a week is absolutely okay. But using reagents like, like baking soda, lemon, and things like that, that's a big no. So, using mild exfoliants is okay. So, probably my answer I should change, it's like a 50-50. So, if you have using scrubs, mild ones once a week, it's okay. But if your skin is acne prone, you're using salicylic acid as a thing, it's okay. But then you're using lemon, baking soda, and all these things, then a big no.
Awesome. So wonderful. It was a quick rapid fire. Now, what would your advice be? One big advice for taking care of our skin and hair.
It's very difficult to give one advice, but still, to put it very simple, keep your skincare and a hair care routine very basic. Go for products, understanding your skin requirements. Do the DIYs, understanding the ingredients and what's suitable for your skin, and let it be a holistic approach. Consult the specialist when you have a problem. Don't do the other way around, like do it yourself, make the problem worse, and then go to the consultants. And be very mindful about your food habits. Have like adequate sleep, exercise. All these things put together gives you a glowing skin and hair.
So with this, we almost come to this end of this conversation. I know your time is very, very valuable as your phone is continuously ringing. But nevertheless, if people want to get in touch with you, what is the best way to get in touch with you?
So we also have a Skin Lumina page, Savitha, on social media. We take a lot of efforts in educating people, bringing in the awareness about the skincare tips and hair care tips, do's and don'ts according to the age, and what is latest in the technology also. We bring in the awareness to the people. So you can follow us on the page to know across the globe what's happening, the latest in the technology, and to know about the clinic details.
Awesome, Dr. Sapna. It was wonderful chatting with you, and I'll be sharing your Insta handle in the description as well. And thank you so much for creating this awareness and for your valuable time as well, because I've seen that your phone is continuously ringing and still you took out time for creating this awareness and for this engaging conversation. It was a wonderful time chatting with you. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, Savitha. I also had a wonderful time with you here today, and thank you for this chia seeds. So, as I always advise, what I advise I follow. So, the chia seeds I'm drinking, I'm not applying. Thank you.
So cheers. Instead of cheers, cheers.
Yes, cheers.